got to do is breathe. Everybody come on in. It is time for the Own Your Now show. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
Hey, Divine T. I am your co host and proud to be your co host, my dear. I'm Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
Yes, we do. Lady Yo, how are you on this Wellness Wednesday?
Well, I am well. It's been an exciting week already. I have an exclusive. I'm so excited. And we're celebrating birthdays. We're celebrating people making great accomplishments. And we have some dynamic guests that are celebrating something for our community. I don't want to give it all away.
Always. Well, while we are celebrating everyone, we want to say good evening to our Facebook side and our YouTube side. Everyone on the YouTube side, please say hello to Robert. He is our YouTube correspondent. Good evening, Robert. How are you today? It's important that we acknowledge everybody that's a part of this beautiful day. And we'll get ready for our wellness shout outs. But I got to ask you, Lady O, what are you sipping on? What's in your cup?
Well, I have had to stay super hydrated because I've been so busy. So I have my STL water. Yes, it is the best, honey. And I've been sipping on a little lemonade. And I know Robert, he loves lemonade. So I have a little lemonade, but mostly I've been just sipping on my water today. How about yourself, Tracy? What are you sipping on?
I love that. You know what? I have really been trying to stay healthy because I heard that COVID is back on the rise. So we're going to have to watch out for that. But look, I don't know if y'all can see my Yes Girl, Yes cup. And I have some turmeric green tea. It's, I'm adjusting. I love my black, no sugar, no cream cup. I do have this here with my affirmation words in it because I got my affirmation words, y'all. But turmeric, it's good for you. It's got some good properties. And so I'm trying to stay healthy, yo, and I like it.
You're doing a great job, Tracy. You're getting your workout in. I've seen you sipping your water. Tea is a great alternative. Sometimes we can't drink coffee, soda, that kind of thing, but tea is a great alternative. Doing what you're doing. Consistency is the key.
Well, let's see, what does everybody else have in their cups?
Alex says Mexican spice coffee. Now, you said that before. You're going to have to send us some of that Mexican spice coffee.
That's right. I've never had Mexican spice, but I bet it's pretty good. I like a lot of Mexican things. I love Mexican food, and of course, I love the tequila.
We have Robert who's sipping on some cold Pepsi. You know what? There is nothing like a cold Pepsi. Ice cold Pepsi and pizza, ice cold Pepsi and Mexican food. Oh, I love ice cold Pepsi, but it has to be, like Robert said, ice cold.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of ice cold, how was your weekend? Because I stay away from soda. I haven't drank soda in years, literally years. And my grandson thinks sodas are too spicy, so he likes lemonade. And we never gave our kids lemonade in the house. We didn't even give our kids Kool-Aid. I know that says we're probably bad parents, but I just didn't want anything that would spill and change the carpet color. So we drank water, STL water in my house.
And you know what? My kids were very similar to yours. They drank a lot of water. And I'm not a big soda drinker, but every once in a while I get my mom used to say, a hankering. But my weekend, thank you for asking, Tracy. It was fantastic. I took my 9-year-old granddaughter to the pool and we got to splash around. She dove and did all the fancy, crazy stuff. I put my feet in the water. But it was nice just to spend time with her before school starts back. It's that time.
It's coming. I tell you, it is. It is. I went to my happy place this past weekend, y'all. If you don't know, I love Savannah. I love everything about Savannah. Like, it's just my happy place. I was on the ocean, riding the waves, and eating all the good food that I could imagine. And me and one of my friends, Montrese, shout out to mine, we had a great time. And I'm going back, I already have a time booked. So the time we had, y'all. So if you all went on some summer vacation trips, please let us know where you went. How did you like it? And because school is right around the corner. It really is. So I'm ready now. I'm ready to do whatever that we need to do. But we got some wellness room shout outs. I see Auntie Cynthia in the house. Who else?
Yes. Hello, Auntie Cynthia. And you know what? I want to give a shout out because she said she's going to watch to my Aunt Edith. She hasn't watched often, but she says she's going to be in there tonight watching us on the OYN Wellness show. So hello to my aunties. Family support is the best.
It is. I see Kate Pride is in the house. Kate Pride Davis. She's in the house. And anyone else that you all can see or can tag, this is a good time to share and share and share some more, because we have all kind of good news coming your way. So please share, y'all. Hit that tag button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons that you need to hit, because that's important. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
We got
indeed.
some birthday shout outs, Lady O.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of them have been on our show, so you might recognize the names. We have a happy birthday going out to Jeff Harden. You know, he's a song, he sings, he always is out there in the community doing the work, and he has a couple of concerts going on. So look on Jeff Harden's page and shout him out, say happy birthday, and go and see him in concert. We have Candace Taylor Made Taylor. She's been on our show. She came on and talked to us about sign language. She's written a book. So happy birthday, Candace. Candace, and she has a little granddaughter that looks just like her. I love seeing them on Facebook. We have Linda Laveau. She is in Stockton, California. It's her birthday. She has retired, so she is living her best life. So happy birthday, Linda. Don't let your daughter, Paulisha Perry, give you a bad time. We have Kendra Davis Watts. She's right here in St. Louis. She had a birthday. We have Talisa Davis, another person who is living their best life. Talisa is a nurse. She's out there. Matter of fact, she's a nurse practitioner. I want to say happy birthday to Talisa Davis. We have Aja Williams. We know Aja. She works with PBS. Yes. Happy birthday, my dear. You deserve the best. You are doing the work, and we love PBS. We also have Martha Webb. That's my Aunt Martha. She's my community auntie. I love her, love her, love her.
Nothing like
Aunt
a
Martha
community
is
auntie,
fabulous.
baby.
So, she is fabulous. So happy birthday, Aunt Martha Webb. And lean in. I have an exclusive. I can't give all the details until tomorrow, but you got the beginnings of the exclusive.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. We're gonna get the exclusives out here. I think Robert had some
Oh,
is
the
this part of
birthday.
it? Robert has some other birthday shout outs, y'all. So we want to make sure we get those out. President Barack Obama, his birthday was this week. And I just want to say to my heavenly birthday to my father-in-law, you know, when someone passes away, you don't want to forget. And so
Right.
yes, Barkley McGee, he celebrated his birthday. Spinderella, Satchmo Armstrong, Chip Fields. Is Chip Kim Fields' mom?
Chip Fields is Kim Fields' mom. And a little side note, Chip Fields started Steve Harvey's career.
Oh, wow.
She is a talent agent. And I just recently heard him say that Chip Fields started his career. He got the show, the Steve Harvey show, didn't know how to read a script, didn't know how to look at the camera. And she got him together, he says. So happy birthday, Chip Fields. And also, before I forget, happy birthday, Denise Smith. She celebrated a milestone birthday. They've been celebrating her all week. So I want to say happy birthday, Denise Smith.
Love it, love it, love it. But if you all have birthday shout outs, please put them in the comments. We love to shout them out. It's important that you get celebrated, okay? Speaking of being celebrated, you said you got some exclusives. I want to know all the tea. Give us a little bit of exclusive.
Well, one exclusive is Ozzie Smith got a statue in his hometown. Many people don't know he was born in Mobile, Alabama. So he was able to take his son and grandson, 3 generations, and a host of cousins showed up just to celebrate him. He got his own statue. Now, for my exclusive, I just found out maybe 5 minutes before the show started that I will be in a parade. I will be the Grand Marshal.
Woo! Yeah.
I, I have been in many parades, but I've never been a Grand Marshal. So this is an exclusive. I will make the announcement of time and date tomorrow on my Facebook page and on the OYN Now Show page. But look for me being the Grand Marshal here in St. Louis in September.
I love it. All right, y'all. We can't wait. Yay! Of course. We're gonna hopefully, I don't know if it's in St. Louis or wherever it is. So we'll be like shouting and screaming and everything. So congratulations.
It is in St. Louis. Oh, my auntie, I didn't forget because I thought I shouted her out last week, but just in case I didn't, it was my daughter's 28th birthday, Danielle Langford. She and 7 of her closest friends spent a weekend basking in Napa. It was amazing. They were on the wine train. They went to a private winery. They got to pick their own grapes. So she's living the life too. So happy birthday to everyone
living her best
celebrating.
Life. Yes, I can't sing all the songs, but y'all know she's living her best life.
Yes. And are they Leos? That's the sign. Y'all
yes,
tell me if I'm right.
They are Leos. Okay. Leo season is in the house. I'm not a Leo myself. I'm a Pisces, but I'm gonna give everybody their credit. And I know a lot of amazing Leos, So we can continue to shout out Leos all day long. But we got some other great things, y'all. We have some great things that are coming up in St. Louis, and we want to make sure that you all are aware of it. And we have 2 amazing women that's a part of this initiative. Lady O, who do we have coming up on the OYN Now Show?
Well, we have, as you said, 2 amazing dynamic women who are in St. Louis, making sure we are informed, and they are out there putting in the time. You can put in the work, but they're putting in time. We have Tori Nelson and Keisha Lee. And I want to tell you a little bit about Tori Nelson because she has an event coming up. And I think it's important for us to understand where she's coming from and how she arrived to this moment that she is sharing with St. Louis. In the corridors of equity and knowledge, Tori Nelson stands tall as a beacon of hope and empowerment. Born and raised in a modest neighborhood where access to information was a luxury, Tori's journey has been a testament to resilience, determination, and unwavering belief in the transformative power of knowledge. As the founder and driving force behind Black Rose STL, a nonprofit organization dedicated to bringing vital information to understand communities, Tori has dedicated her life to bridging the gap between information haves and have-nots. Bring Tori Nelson up because she's going to tell us about this dynamic event.
Yay! Ooh, baby. Look,
hey, I'm so excited I am so excited to be on the show. Thank you, Lady Yo, Divine T. I'm so happy to be on the show. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for that amazing introduction.
Well, it's all the truth. And I know a couple of other truths too. And we're going to get into that too, because she can sing. Oh, well, anyway, we'll get into that.
You know, some people can sing, and then there's some people who can sing. But
yes.
Singing, some people need some tea and coffee and water. What's in your cup? What are you sipping on?
So in my cup, I have some green tea with ginger. I don't put any honey or any sugar in it. And let me tell you, it is good. I'm telling you, I never tried green tea until now, but once I did, I was hooked. Whole Foods, the best place to go get it. And when I tell you, it does everything it said it's supposed to do. Believe me, I know.
That ginger gives it a little zing.
We might need to get Whole Foods to be a sponsor. That was a good advertisement right there. Well, speaking of advertisements and the things that we have going on in the community, what do you have? First off, tell everybody Black Rose STL. Why Black Rose STL?
So everybody always asks me about Black roses. Black roses can have another meaning They can mean new beginning. And of course, when I was younger, in my household, no one talked about mental health. No one talked about how important it is to be healthy from a mental mindset. So I wanted to give the community a new beginning. You know, hey, let me give you the information. Let me bring you to a place that you can feel safe. You don't have to hide. You don't have to say, hey, it's not us when it is. You can get the information. You can take it back home. So Black Rose doesn't necessarily mean death. It means new beginning, a new start. For our people, for all people, really.
And so you started on this road to telling people about
Mhm.
healthy mental health.
Mhm.
Talk to us of how you got on that road.
So I have a daughter. When she was about 18 years old, she started displaying some different behaviors. I didn't really understand what they were. And I called the police a lot. I took her to the hospital a lot, and she disappeared a lot. When I understood what mental illness really was, and everything that it can be, I got worried. And as a parent, I didn't know what to do. I cried all the time. I have a 20-year-old son now. He's seen me go through the worst of the worst. I'm just here to tell you all, we were out in the middle of the night looking for her. And as you can imagine, having your child, which at the time, this was some years ago, out in the middle of the night on Natural Bridge and Kings Highway. That was the place where she liked to hang out. Putting herself in some dangerous situations. So as a mom, I didn't know what to do. And I looked up resources. I asked for help. So I know there are people out there like me. It may not be their daughter. It may be their mother. It may be them. It may be a friend. It may be a sister who needs help and they don't know how to get it. So guess what? I'm going to create that place for you to come get the information that you need to help your loved ones or yourself.
Thank
It's
you
so
for sharing that.
Yes, yes. And I think that as a community, we need to make sure that we have the
Mhm.
resources and we have the partners and the people that are in the community that can bring resources, even
Mhm.
respite for those parents. Speaking of respite, I would love to bring up one of the people that are part of something that you're going to announce a little bit later, because she
Mhm.
provides respite as well as resources in our
Mhm.
community. Oh my gosh, when I think about all the things that she does, I don't know how she's able to balance
She's
it,
amazing.
and
Yes.
she's balancing it well. Okay. I want to bring up the CEO of Annie Malone Children's and Family
Mhm.
Services, a part of our community forever, the Keisha Lee. Please unmute
Yes.
yourself, sister. She's not even in the city right now, but she said, I am willing to come on. And as you all can see, her lip is everything. So she's got the beauty and the brain. How are you today? Tell us what's in your cup.
Hello, hello. In my
Hello.
cup, I have ice cold water, and because I'm a water drinker, but my
Mhm.
cup says I deserve a little treat because it's important to take care of us sometimes.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Well, you know what? We have you both up here. Tori, give us an introduction of your event you're having, and then we'll bring Keisha up. Well, she's already up, but to bring Keisha to talk about uh, her particular part of your event.
Sure. So I'm having an event. It's called a Party for the Chameleon. And a chameleon, can change at any time. People that are battling, mental illness or even suicidal thoughts, you will never know until it's too late. They change, they become a different way. Sometimes they can't, get help. And with a chameleon, it protects itself. It changes because it feels like it's in danger. So that's why I call this event a party for the chameleon. This is a party for those people that change, that don't know how to get help, that hide themselves. We want them to unhide themselves, to come and be a part of this amazing event. I have some awesome speakers. As you said, Keisha Lee is one. Thank you for joining, Keisha. I appreciate that. Chief Jimenez from St. Ann PD, Danielle Smith from the St. Louis Prosecuting Attorney's Office, a former Master Sergeant, Mr. Rolando, and I have Scramble. She's a parent advocate. She'll be talking about her experience. And I have an advocate from the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. Music will be by Saman. I got DJ Stu.net from 100.3 The Beat. Comedy by Marlon Mack. And my host, Danielle Elizabeth. Now, she is one of the biggest PR people in this region. So let's go, St. Louis. I'm excited and I'm ready to get it going.
Yes, I love this. It's something about us making sure that we bring awareness, but we also can donate to your nonprofit to make sure that we also have those resources. Keisha, talk to us about why this is so important to you.
Well, I love the work that Tori's doing in the community. This time our schedules aligned, and I'm like, sure, I'm down for it. You guys talked about the respite services that we offer. I think respite service is very important when it comes to mental health because when you're dealing with children, your patience and your mind has to be on point. And sometimes we all need a break. And that's why our crisis center, people think it's just for kids that are in foster care, but no, we offer respite services because sometimes as parents, we just like, you know what, I need a time out for a second. And we invite those families in to bring their children, and we keep them in their same school. We keep siblings together, give them new clothes, new shoes, and everything. Because sometimes you just need a second, and then that second may be for you to go get therapy or to go seek another resource or just get introduced to it while you know your children are somewhere in a safe space. So we offer that services as well as our parenting services for them to get the resources that they need. So respite is key in protecting your mental health. And that's why I'm so grateful that we had our summer camp program, because when a tornado hit, a lot of families had to figure it out. And when you get school is letting out and now you have the kids 24/7 while you're trying to call this place, go down here and do that. I was like, wait a minute, time out. Give me those babies. I'll give them 3 meals a day, free transportation. We had a blast this summer. That gave parents that space to figure it out, because when your anxiety is high, your logic is low, and that's when abuse kicks in and things like that. But that's when Annie Malone is supposed to step up. We step up in crisis and say, hey, I got you, Tori. I got you. I understand you can't figure it out, but allow me to step in and help you figure it out. Let's do it together. That's what it means.
That's it.
That just touched my heart, because as a parent, there are times when you just need a minute.
Yeah.
You just need a minute, and it's okay. You know, it's okay to say, hey, I need a minute. Let me take this minute, but I'm going to put you in a safe space, somewhere where you're going to be taken care of. And my goodness, you said you give them clothes, 3 meals a day, and you said you had some fun.
My baby, they did not repeat a field trip this summer. They went shopping, ready for school. I also got their physicals, and they did dental work before school. The parents didn't have to worry about anything. I always say poverty does not equal neglect, and there's too many Black and brown babies in the system due to poverty. And sometimes poverty is a piece of mental health that we don't get checked. So if we can mitigate that or relieve that stress a little so you can figure it out, I'm willing to step in. We do a lot of prevention work. We're not just calling and saying, if you bring your kids to us, that doesn't mean we call the state and say, hey, her kid's over here. No, we're saying, what do we need to do to help you figure it out before we get to that point? Because poverty does not equal neglect.
Yes.
Yes. Family preservation is key. You know, anytime that I think about everything that you all are doing, you're trying to bring the family together and giving them the resources that they need. The whole family, teenagers, the little ones, and the families. You all do the parenting groups. And that's what I appreciate the most, that you're actually trying to keep the families together.
And I'll say this, Tori talked about her daughter, and people come to me a lot. It's not my space. I believe we all need to do this collectively, but there's not enough space in St. Louis for teenage girls to go that do not have children, or maybe do have children, but there's not enough space for teenage girls to go with mental health issues. We really need to cultivate that space for them, because there's not a lot of resources for that.
And Keisha, you know, is when you say that, it really brings tears to my eyes, because my daughter was 18 and she went to the streets. She didn't want to be here. There was not a safe place for her, and she went to the streets and endured, a lot of things because of lack of resources, and me as a parent not knowing what to do.
But you're bringing awareness to that, because thank you, Lady O, and thank you, Ms. Divine, for having us on here to bring awareness to that, because it takes a village. It takes all of us, especially
Mhm.
sisters. Look at us. Look at this Black girl magic. It takes us to
Mhm.
speak up for us. I told anybody coming to save us, we're going to have to do this
We got
ourselves.
to do it
Let's get each other
ourselves.
together.
That
I
part,
love it.
that part. Now, I also was reading that this event is, you can, after 5, we get to dress up, come alive, talk to us about that. And then you got some great resources there. I was looking at the flyer. Talk to us about what made you say, yeah, I want us to be able to celebrate coming out here and doing our thing.
So, I mean, after 5, I mean, we don't get a chance to really dress up. I mean, me as a mother, I go to work, I take care of my son. I look forward to this event so I can dress up. I want people to feel good. Feel good when you coming out to have a good time and getting resources. So I said, okay, let me, after 5, come in your best attire. Listen, come in your dancing shoes. If you have to take your shoes off to dance, I'm all right with that too. So, I try to make everyone that comes to this event feel like family. So, when you come, I try to do something that connect us together. We dance together, we laugh together, we may cry together. Because a community that feels like family, you want to help each other, right? Your real family, you want to help your family. So I want those people in that room at that event, we're family during that time.
I love that. So tell us all about where people can get the tickets, the date, the time, so they can look through their wardrobe and be ready.
So the date is August 16th, 4 to 8 at the Lucas Schoolhouse. That's in Soulard. Tickets are found on Eventbrite. There are going to be vendors there. Zia's on the Hill. That's one of the best Italian restaurants on the hill. Food will be there. Listen, you can eat as much as you want until it's gone. That comes included. And like I said, vendors, you got dancing, djstu.net from 100.3 to beat. If you need to contact me, you can email me, blackrosestl58@gmail.com. Again, tickets are found on Eventbrite.
Y'all got that. Y'all got all the information. Anybody can go to Eventbrite and be able to look up the date. And I believe that's August the 16th, right?
That is correct.
So y'all got plenty of time. And I'm going to tell you all something. Like, me and Lady O have this event coming up, and people wait till the last minute. St. Louis, do better. We got to do better. We have to make sure that not only do we get our tickets, but like hold it up and tell everybody, like, I got my ticket. I want to make sure that you all buy a ticket for somebody else. Because there are times when people say, I really want to go, but they might be stretched. So they can buy a ticket for someone else so that they can go, or at least you can make donations, right? That's
you can make donations. Listen, a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, because I want to be able to help the foundation that's helping other people. Even if I can help one person, then I feel like I've done my job. So I want to bring the community together. I mean, like Keisha said, look at this phone call. Look at the sisterhood here that we have. Look at the love that we have right here. And we can do that as a people.
I'll donate 2 tickets to 2 people if you guys give me the names.
Woo! All right. So check this out, y'all. Since she said,
thank you,
this is the key. We want to make sure that we offer a variety of different things. We put the flyer up. We're going to make sure that the information is also in the chat. So Tori's going to make sure that it's there. Keisha said she would donate 2 tickets. All right. So that's 2 tickets. And the Own Your Now show is going to donate a ticket. So that's 3 tickets. All right. So that's 3 people that can go and make sure that they enjoy themselves. And that's how we do. We make sure we support. But you can't just support. You got to share. You got to share the information. So if you're not on Tori's page, you need to go to Tori's page and share the flyer. We'll make sure that we put it in our story. And we're going to be some places tomorrow, and we're going to be giving you all some keywords. So for these different tickets, we have a keyword. Lady O, you want to tell them about what the keyword, what does it look like? I know the keyword, but I'll give them the keyword, but explain to them what the keyword means.
So Tracy's going to bring up the information about our event also, but you will have to know the keyword, and we will post on our page Put the keyword in the comments, and we will choose a person every Friday to get a free ticket to our event. And we will give the information on the winners of Tori's event also. So,
Yeah.
Tracy, do you want me to give them the keyword, or do you want to give the keyword?
Okay, I'm gonna give you all the keyword, and I want you all to know again, this is a wellness show. So we're always bringing people on, focusing on wellness, opportunity, knowledge, and empowerment, y'all. That's how we keep our cups full. So September the 11th and the 12th, we actually have an event that's coming up. I don't know if you all are aware, but the lady that we're bringing into town, we call this a wellness experience. We are bringing in the Tina Lifford. She's Queen Sugar's Aunt Five. You all always call us your aunties, your community aunties, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're bringing Tina Lifford in. She has amazing books. We got some rooftop things. We got books that we'll be giving away. And we want to make sure that you all enjoy this experience as well. Anytime you all have an event that's coming up in the community, we want to make sure that we share it, because that's what it is. Sharing is caring. All right. So you all know this. The key word for tonight, and you all don't put it in the chat, because you'll be able to we'll have to know who's going to win by Friday, right? Video by Friday.
Yes.
Y'all ready for the keyword? The keyword is joy. Joy, y'all. That's the keyword. And we'll be giving tickets out. So y'all can start putting joy in the chat now. If you're in a different state and you win and the event is happening in St. Louis or another state, then we'll make sure that you can donate it to another person that's in the state. But that's the keyword, and we'll make sure that you all know who the winner is by Friday. All right?
Every Friday.
Love you.
Every Friday.
Tracy, you forgot to tell them also, we are going to be taping a live Own Your Now show. So if you want to be in the audience, you've ever wanted to meet Lady O and Divine T, we will be doing a live taping with Tina Lifford on the 12th. So all the information will be on the flyer in the chat. So let me say this.
When they say she ready, she
I
ready.
need to be in that audience with.
Yes, come on now. So we gotta ask everybody the wellness word of the week. We'll start with you, Tori. What is your wellness word?
So my wellness word is self-esteem. Real quick, as a parent, I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I did a good job, and I felt like this was my fault. So self-esteem, I am enough. I'm strong. I'm enough, and I'm loved. And I'm doing all that I can do. And so that is my word, self-esteem.
All right, all right. Look, everybody else, y'all start putting y'all words in the chat too. We want to see some words in the chat. Keisha, now you out here doing things. You got all these different hats and wraps that you wearing and lip and everything. What is your wellness word?
My wellness word is family. My family really loved on my daughter for this couple weeks and going off to school and me. So my wellness word is family. They always show up and show out for us. And that's my wellness word.
I love it.
Now, Lady T and Lady O, I have to tell you guys this. This show means so much. I was in the comments and watched when you guys had DJ Cut and B Marcel on, and DJ Cut talked about what he was going through, and he had the same symptoms that my husband was experiencing. They couldn't figure out what was going on, so I ended up telling his doctor him, and now they're going down that road to pursue to see if it's that. So I just want to thank you guys for that. This show, show really helped a lot. So you never know who's going to be reached in those comments. So thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you. That's why we're here. There are times that we all say in all the roles and the things that we do that sometimes we want to step away and just take a break, but we have to keep going. And that's why this show was created. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Really do. My beautiful co-host is about to cry. Quit crying. Quit crying, girl.
You guys just have so much good energy. The energy that you have, the energy that you have. I can feel your energy over here. The smiles that you have. It's making me smile. Keisha's smiling. I'm smiling. We all smiling. Energy breeds energy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tracy, before I give my word, I saw some new names in the chat. I want to shout out Tamika Sanford. Well, this guy is not new to us, and he is making waves in St. Louis. He has a show himself, Mr. Rob Ruger. I want to say,
Rob,
Hey, Rob.
woo, you mean
Hey, Rob.
he
Hey,
literally might be
Teresa.
watching us in the air. He might be watching us while he's flying, you know?
he is making waves. He is an entrepreneur who is at every major event, and he brings the information to all of us, and he has his own special on a local television station. We have Deanna Chapman. Hey, welcome. Share the information. We hope you enjoyed yourself. And LaShonda Renee and I think it's Carmel
Yes,
Greer.
that's my cousin. And you know what? You have cousins in California. I have cousins in California too.
Yes. Girl, we might be related. You never know. You never know.
We all cousins, all right? We're all
Yes,
cousins.
yes. Well, my word is peace.
Peace.
And the reason why that's my word this week is because I know I've been extremely busy. And it's so nice when you can come home to peace. It's so nice to be in a peace-filled environment. Not just peaceful, but peace-filled. So my word is peace.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, for us to be able to come together and share our words. At the end of every show, y'all, we do what we call is the Joy Cipher. I've started using my wellness cup to pull out. I always ask you all what's in your cup, and you all know how this started, from me sipping coffee with my mom. And now we have affirmation words. And so today, my affirmation word is, today I breathe in light and love. Today, I bring in light and love. And that's so important that we bring in light and love in everything that we do, because we need this, y'all. We need it. So as you continue to go through your week, we want you all to understand that self-esteem is an inside job. You have to make sure that you are strong and know that you are enough. Because when you are enough, then you have all the resources that you need within. If in fact you don't understand what that looks like, give to someone else. Get out there, because the love of giving is what it looks like when you may not have family. We know what family support looks like, and we will continue to be your community support. This is what it looks like when we come together and experience wholeness. So continue to feel the vibes and understand that when we can come together, baby, we're going to experience peace. Peace, love, and tranquility in everything that we do. So we hope that you all continue to be able to bring each other the happiness that you deserve. But also, if not, guess what, y'all? We got that light and love. I see it. I feel it. And that's the energy that we all experience when we come together, because light and love, they connect. So continue to listen to each other, observe each other, and validate each other. We're all we got. That's what we said. We're all we got. And Lady O, baby, Grand Marshal, how do they X? What do they do when it's a woman? But I'm so grateful for you and your smile. And y'all, we don't see each other often, but when we are able to come together, we're doing some great things in the midst of all the things that we're doing individually. But collectively, I always say I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we together, because you make me better. That's what we're here for. We're going to continue to make each other better.
Well, you know, Tracy, I feel the same way about you. And when she says we don't see each other often, that just means we don't see each other every day.
Right.
Like that. Right. We would like to be sipping coffee in the morning, hanging out together, but God is good. He's gracious, and He is plenty. He provides us with plenty. So I'm so thankful for you, Tracy, and all that you provide, your expertise as a licensed therapist and your friendship as just a God-fearing woman. So thank you so much, ladies. Tori, Keisha, thank you so much. Owners,
thank you for having us.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Owners, we want you to go out and get tickets. They will be in the chat. They will answer any questions that you have. Please share this with your friends, with your family. Share it with your young people also, so that they can know there's resources out there and they don't have to be ashamed. So before we go, I'm going to wish you peace, love, and positivity.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised. So own your
now.
I am